topic for today is poverty line. The most common method to measure poverty line is consumption and income method. A person is considered to be poor if he or she consume or earn below a minimum level. And this variant, that is consumption and income level, it vary from time to time, place to place, and country to country. For example, a person in US, if he or she does not have a car, considered to be poor. In case of India, having a car is a luxury. Right? Second example, in India, having a car is luxury in urban areas. In rural areas, having bicycle or 3 times a meal, nutrient meal is a luxury. So the variants differ from place to place and time to time. For time, I'll quote another example. Person earning, let's say, 5,000 rupees in the year 2008. The same person earning 5,000 rupees in 2020. So there is a variation in time. Maybe 5,000 rupees are sufficient during the previous one, but not sufficient in 2020. So the variants, it differ from place to place, time to time, and country to country. Now the second method is regarding the calorific value. For this, we multiply the food grains, that the physical quantity, into price in rupees. And the present formula is the desired calorie requirement. It is an average calorific requirement. In rural India, it is 2400 calorie per person per day. And in urban, it is 2100 calorie per person per day. Right? If you are consuming 2100 calorie per person per day, it means you are not poor. Now the question arises, why there is an increase in the calorific value in rural India? It's just because of, there's more activities of physical work in rural India as compared to the urban one. And these calorific value and the income level, it revised periodically because of the monetary expenditure. It increases from time to time. In rural India, it is 816 per month, and it's urban, it is in 1,000 rupees per month. I'm talking about 2011-12. And again, the question arises, calorific value in urban area is less, but why there is an increase in the expenditure in urban areas? It's just because of the price of many things. There are high prices in urban areas as compared to the rural India. There are agencies like NSSO, WHO, who are responsible for this parameters, and they measures it, they revise it. Now you have to go back and open your book, see graph 3.1 in chapter 3 economics. You will see there's a decline in the ratio in the poverty estimate. On the other hand, the proportion of people below poverty line is not same for different social groups and economic categories. In social group, we'll talk about scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. And economic groups include rural agricultural labor households and urban casual labor households. The people who are not consuming or who are not earning a minimum level is considered to be a poor, right? And people who are below the poverty line, they're not same in every social group and every economic group. There are few social groups in which the people, they are more hampered because of the risk factor, which we have already discussed. Apart from social groups, inequality of income is within a home also. In poor families, all suffer, but some suffer more than others. It is all about the vulnerable groups, which we have already discussed when we were talking about the social exclusion and the vulnerable factor. In a family, women, elderly people, and female infants, they denied the equal access. This is the bitter truth. You have to accept this. Women, elderly people, and female infants, these are the categories which denied the equal access. Now, coming to the next topic, interstate disparities. Poor, they differ from different social groups, they differ in economic groups, and they differ from state to state also. Although poverty is declining, but the rate of declining in Kerala, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Gujarat is comparatively more than other states. In Punjab and Haryana, because of the high agricultural growth rate, the poverty declined. Kerala focused on human resource development. They focused on education, they focused on health of the individual. West Bengal, there were many land reforms. Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, their condition improved because of the efficient public distribution system. And if you want to see the urban poverty, you can compare the situations of UP, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Odisha. And if you talk about the rural poverty, it is Bihar and Odisha are the best examples there. Because of the lack of facilities, lack of intentions, and of course, the lack of policies and the administration. That's all in this topic. Thank you so much. Take care. Study well.